Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 190 was an absolute banger. It was a great ending off to the Hikari fight, which I will make a video about soon, specifically about how strong Hikari is. I made one before, and it was kind of ill-advised. We hadn't seen how strong he really was. We kind of just saw him fight the manga guy and then move on. And we learned what his curse technique was, kind of. Fight's fully over. I think I'll revisit that video and try and come up with a more concrete answer. We start off the chapter thinking that Kashimo had won, and then Hikari just socks him across the fucking face. And then he's like, oh, but you actually didn't use your curse technique at all, so yada yada yada. And then he's like, oh well, I can only use it once. I want to use it on Sukuna. And then they make a deal. So Kashimo's on their side now, just on the price that he gets to fight Sukuna. And then he goes back to Charles. And he's like, I'll read your manga. And he's like, I don't have a manga. And then which girl comes? I forget her name. Nishimiya talks about the plan. And then this is where it gets good. We see Maki is here. She's tearing shit up in the Sakurajima colony, just going fucking crazy. I'm glad to see her again. And I'm glad to see her actually conversing with people. She just went through like some crazy traumatic shit. And I kind of thought that she would end up just being absolute edgelord. And I was like, I don't really want to see an absolute edgelord right now. We've already got Megumi. He's edgy enough. Pretty much everyone in this show is edgy enough. Like, come on. I don't want to see big edgelord who doesn't talk to people and just slaughters the masses. But she talks to Noritoshi. She even makes a quip about his haircut. And then he says, same to you. But then something happens that I really did not expect at all. She gets scared. Or concerned, like it's like a Shutter type thing with all the lines going, and there's just a random cursed spirit. Who the fuck is this that is going to threaten Maki that much? Why is she so scared? She should be like easily top 5 strongest right now. How is she this scared? She is as strong as someone who was going toe to toe with 2 special grade sorcerers in a row. Like, how is she that frightened? Like, I would understand it if like she was kind of like, oh, a challenge is coming. But she looks genuinely scared. I just don't like it that much. Like, you introduce her and she's supposed to be super strong, but then you introduce this random cursed spirit who's just that much stronger. Like, what? What? It's just quite strange, really. I didn't like it. But yeah, I'm excited for it seems like this is all wrapping up very, very rapidly. Like, they gotta get through the Maki fight still. I'm assuming that she is going to fight this cursed spirit. Hopefully she murks it and retains her badassery without too much of a struggle. But I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. Panda survived, which I'm really glad about. Absolute beast. I love Panda so much. He should never die. But they've amassed quite a squad so far. I'm very interested in learning if everyone who they've teamed up with, like Higuruma, kind of has he teamed up with them? I don't know. Kashimo and all of them are going to unite and fight Geto. That would be pretty cool to see, and then I would hope that he wins, in all honesty, because I want this to keep going. Although maybe they beat Geto, and then Sukuna becomes the main enemy. And he's like the final boss. Like, first it was Mahito, and now it's Geto, and then it's Sukuna, and Gojo gets released. I can't wait for Gojo to get released. He should have been released. He should have never been sealed. He's the best part of the manga. Why would you get rid of him? But yeah, it feels like it's wrapping up pretty fast. Like, we skipped 2 whole days in this chapter. A lot could have happened in that time. But who knows? I can't wait for Yuta to reunite with Maki for once, although he is the furthest away from her. So that'll probably happen at the very end. They'll probably like meet around the middle or something. I don't know. But I mean, the Yuta Hikari Maki team up will be nuts if that happens. Infinite cursed energy. Basically infinite cursed energy because he just got so damn much. And then the strongest human just since Toji. Or infinite cursed energy, and no cursed energy. That's sick. It'll be really cool to see. I don't know who the fuck is gonna tussle with this team. Especially when you add in Megumi and Yuta, or what? Megumi and Yuji. It's just like, who is fighting these people? Especially if that one reality warping guy is there. Because he has the comedy thing. And then there might also be Higuruma and Kashimo. This team is overpowered as fuck. Like, this is nuts. They could take out Geto on their own. I genuinely think they would beat Geto. Yuta on his own should be able to tussle with Geto or Kenjaku. Add in Hikari, Kashimo, Maki. Those 4 should be enough to easily beat him. And then you also add in Megumi, Higuruma, Yuji, the reality warper. And it's like, holy shit. Like, no one should be able to fuck with these people, man. Yeah, this is insane. That's like something like Gojo would have to come in to take care of. Like, god damn, bro. Although he would obviously know diff. Sukuna probably would beat them all too. Although I feel like Sukuna would have more of a struggle. How would Sukuna do? I don't know. Because apparently Yuta on his own would be able to beat him according to Yuji and Yuta. Do I believe that? It's a pretty credible claim. So maybe Sukuna's not as strong as Gojo. That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time. Gojo's just so OP. But if Sukuna gets his thing up, his domain, then it'll kind of be tough. It'll be tough for them. My question would be, if Sukuna gets his domain up, can he kill Hikari while he is invincible? I think yes, because of Cleave. It just one-shots. So Sukuna would probably win, in all honesty. But, you know, I wish Toto was in this team, man. Then it would be an issue. Could you imagine getting jumped by, like, 3 of the strongest people, and then Toto just clapping and teleporting you around? Like, imagine getting teleported into Maki's punch with no defense. It'd be crazy. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. The chapter was really good. Cannot wait for next week, when My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen both come out at once. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces.
The Black Marty McFly resurrecting the real shit, so I'm sorry if I offend plenty of the fakes. See, I'm one of a kind, the hell of a guy, came through with loss to defy. They call me Philip J. Fly captain yesterday, checkmate. Your second place suckers a second rate. Never been a plug, but got the weight. Crack music, got the finest shit coming from out the states. But wait, now hold the phone, man. We could take a minute to pretend that me and Days OC doing niggas in. We got you, your girl moving, and all her friends. Ain't worried about them 3s, but them 9s and 10s. I can't wait to get bougie. My service is gonna be costly. The pick of the little niggas so haters can get off me. You think you would head? I'ma be there shortly. Of course, we in the game like Charles Wade Barkley.